What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but things got crazy. Watching Extreme Rules right now. So far, it's looking pretty good. The who are they called? The Brawling Brutes is the mess. I love the Shameless and this Gunther storyline that they're going through. Wow, but that not what this is about. Well, it's kind of about wrestling and good morning, whoever just joined in. But we're going to go over starts and sits. My Irish won 28-20. Wasn't the blowout that I wanted, but hey, a win's a win. I don't know what happened to my Hoosiers. You know, first half they looked great. Second half, I guess they stayed in the locker room or something. Oh, Nikki Lyons. They got a lot of NXT wrestlers there. Bailey, you look like you about to cry. Anyways, Bears versus Vikings. You know I got the Bears. Just don't start nobody except for maybe Khalil Herbert. Bears allow over 21 fantasy football points to running backs, so you're going to start Cook, sit Irv Smith. I have sit Cole Komet, but who else is Justin Fields going to throw to? But yeah, go ahead and sit Cole Komet. Oh man, I never thought I'd say that. I never, ever, ever thought I'd say that. Ever did I think I'd say that. Ever. Uh-oh. I think Dev's up. Let me shut this up. Let me shut this off. Uh, Next up is Giants versus Packers, which is maybe in about 2 hours. Uh, that game's gonna be on. Uh, Danny Dimes says he can't play, but you're gonna start Barkley. You're gonna start Barkley regardless. Packers allow over 18 fantasy football points to running backs. Sit Robert Tunyon. Giants allowed 19.8 fantasy football points to running backs. Sit Daniel Bollinger. Lazard is a flex. I got him in my. In fact, I gotta check my leagues right after I get done doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and check my leagues. But if y'all could, I want to thank to the my new subscriber. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. I greatly appreciate it. I think I'm up to like either 18 or 19 subscribers. Let's get up to 20, at least 25 by the end of November, hopefully. Let's go. Chargers versus Browns. Oh, I'm taking the Giants over the Packers. I'm going to take the Chargers. Start Eckler. When does Watson come back? Does anybody know? They said after week 6, right? Will that change the dynamics of the Browns? I don't know. Start Chubb, start Hunt. Hunt's in a low end flex. Browns give up the 10th most fancy football points to running backs. Hold on, I might have to pause this. Oh, Miss Mary's up, so I gotta make this fast, y'all. Garrett might start Chubb. Browns give up. You're going to start Gerald Everett. Start David Njoku. In fact, I just picked him up. I don't know about Keenan Allen. If he plays, I want to start him. You're going to start Mike Williams. You're going to start Amari Cooper too, and sit Brissett. Man, I liked him as a Colts. Liked him as a Colts. We got the Dolphins versus the Jets. I like Bridgewater, so I'm going with the Dolphins. Sit Chase Edmonds, start Mostert, who is touchdown dependent, but I think Bridgewater will count on him a lot more. Let's see. Jets allow over 19 fantasy football points to running backs. Start Breece Hall. Mike Gesicki. Sit. Start Tyler Conklin. Bridgewater is in a 2-quarterback league. Superflex, maybe. Maybe. Start all Jets wide receivers. Finn's secondary give up a lot of points and a lot of yards. Hill and Waddle are stop. Hill and Waddle are a start. Hill has a quad injury, but he is good to go. Zach Wilson in a 2-quarterback league. I said Breece Hall. Go. Now we go to Atlanta versus the Bucks. I'm taking Atlanta. Now I'll take the Bucks. Unfortunately, I don't think Atlanta has anything to give to keep up with the Bucks. But if you got Tom Brady, you might not get a lot out of him because what if the score gets a little bit too high? Sid Tyler Aguilar. Bucks allow 14.2 fantasy football leagues to running backs, I'm guessing. Fournette, I go ahead and start. Atlanta allows over 17 fantasy football points to running backs. Chris Godwin, maybe start. Cordell Patterson is out. Cole Beasley, I thought retired. If somebody could let me know in the comment section. Kyle Pitts is out. Start Drake London. Start Mike Evans. And I think Russell Gage is out, but that's a game time. I will check on Russell Gage for you guys. On to the next one. We're at 7 minutes. Lions versus Pats. Pats defense is so. Sit all Pats tight ends. Sit all Pats quarterbacks. Pats are -3 favorite, but I think that's going to change. You're going to start Jamal Williams. Start Harris and Stevenson for the Patriots. Start TJ Hakamatsugu. Amon-Ra St. Brown was practicing Wednesday and Thursday, so he might start. Hunter Henry is streamable. Josh Reynolds is a start. Devontae Parker. Maybe start. I just don't like him. I never liked him, though. I never liked Devontae Parker, ever. Golf, you're going to start. I think they're going back to sleep, Chai Chai. Lay down, China. Yeah, I'm starting Golf. I'll start him. I just don't think there's going to be a lot of points out there because who is the Patriots quarterback? Does anybody know? Seattle versus the Saints. I got the Saints. You go to sit Rashad Penny. Winston is out. Michael Thomas is out. Kamara, I'd start if he's playing. Seattle allows over 20 football points to running backs. Sit all Seattle's tight ends. Sit all Saints tight end. I mean, you could stream Will Disley but he's risky. Lockett start. DK start. Sit Geno Smith. Chris Olave's a start. Just go ahead and start him. Steelers versus Bills. I got the Bills. You could try to start Najee Harris. You're going to sit Singletary. Bills allow 17 fantasy football points to running back, so sit him. I have start Pat Freiermuth. Knox is out. But it's going to be hard because Bills allow the second fewest points to tight end, so I'm going to sit Pat Freiermuth. Sit him. DeAndre Johnson, start if needed. George Pickens, he's a sleeper, but you try to start him maybe. Gabe Davis, if he's 100% on that ankle, yeah, go ahead and start it. I'm going to start him anyways. And then Kenny Pickett, go ahead and sit him because he's playing the Bills. But don't get it wrong, that Bills secondary is suspect. And Ron, you can say all you want to, but that Bills secondary is suspect. Texans versus Jags. I could care less who wins. Sit everybody. No, I'm lying about that. I got Dameon Pierce. Start him. Start James Robertson. You can start Travis Etienne too. Jags allow 22 fantasy football points to running backs. Sit all Texans tight ends. Sit Evan Ingram. Start Brandon Cooks. Start Christian Kirk. Davis Mills in maybe a 2-quarterback league, maybe. Titans versus Commanders. Come on, Commanders. You got to do me right. Please do me right. Don't get blown out by the Titans. And Commanders, let's win. Start Gibson. I never thought I'd say that. The Commanders are solid against the run. But you're still going to start Henry. Sit Austin Hooper. Start Logan Thomas. Start Robert Woods. Jahan Dotson is out. Tannehill start 2 quarterback super flex. He's got 10 touchdowns this season, so you're going to have to start him. Niners versus Panthers. I got the Niners. Jeff Wilson start. CMC start. Debo start. And sit DJ Moore. Start Kittle. Sit all Panthers tight ends. Let's see who that is. Hold on, y'all. Good morning. Is Dev up? We're going to go with the Cowgirls and Rams, and you know I'm not taking the Cowgirls. Sit Allen Robinson. Sit Schultz. Start Higbee. Sit all Cowgirls running backs. I know somebody's going to be mad. Sit all Rams running backs. Rams allow the fewest fantasy points to running backs. Start Lamb and Gallup. Noah Brown, I think, is still hurt. I will check on him. Sit Cooper Rush. Rams center is out. Rams center and safety is out. Check on Noah Brown. All right, there we go. Eagles. Got the Eagles over the Cardinals. Start Miles Davis. Cards allow over 21 fantasy football points to running backs. Sit James Conner. Eagles allow over 14 fantasy football points to running backs. Start A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Marquise Brown, you can start. Kyle Murray, I'd sit because that defense is big. I don't have a choice. I got to start Kyle Murray, unfortunately. Bengals versus the Ravens. Hayden Hurst might be a start, y'all. Mark Andrews start. Mixon start. J.K. Dobbins start, maybe. Chase and T. Higgins start and sit Boyd. Rashad Bateman's hurt. I'll check on that. Ravens defense is not that good. That sums that up, huh? Monday Night Football, we got the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Haven't decided who I'm going to pick, but start Waller, start Kelsey, start Josh Jacobs, start CEH, start Devontae Adams, start Juju, and start Derek Carr, and of course you're going to start, Pat Mahomes. We're at 20 minutes, you guys. Let me go see if I got. The NFL did some changes to the concussion protocol. I think it's all bullshit and wordings. If a doctor goes by a protocol and not by the safety of a player, you shouldn't be a doctor. Go by the safety of these players and not by protocol. That's simple. Why do we have to have a wording in? If a guy's going like this and his finger's like this and he's stumbling around and he's holding his head and not his ankle or his back, take his ass out. That's simple. From a person that has had a concussion. Simple. You don't need wording and verbiage to know the safety of a player. I'm just going to leave that. Russell Wilson had a partial tear in the shoulder. It's like the back right here. He might need surgery. He might not. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And this concussion protocol bullshit. Let's see. Daniel Jones will play. Mac Jones is 50-50. Tua's out. Winston's out. CeeDee Lamb had a groin strain, but he is playing. Tyreek had a quad, but he did practice. Michael Thomas has toe turf, and he is out. And that's about it for NFL information. Now we go back to college. College and wrestling. I'm watching wrestling right now. The Brawling Brutes won against Imperium. They put on a great match, man. I love that match. Liv Morgan looked like she passed out. Ronda Rousey won. Bianca Belair won. Karrion Kross won. UCLA beat Utah. UCLA has won 9 in a row. Tennessee's offense, they destroyed LSU 40-13. Defense looks good. They are clicking. I don't understand. Well, they are ranked. They definitely going to jump up in the rankings. I tell you that. Notre Dame looked good in the second quarter and was running pretty easily. But Purdue beat Maryland 31-29. Texas destroyed Oklahoma 49-0. The Hoosiers offensive line, you guys look like babies. It's just a quarterback should be able to drop back without getting hit, but apparently the offensive line for my Hoosiers thought different, and we lost. We lost like 34-10, I think. It was tied. It was tied at halftime. We looked good in the first half. We looked good. We knew what we were doing. We executed the plays. Defense was on top of it. That second half killed us. It really killed us. So, with that being said, I'll probably go live here in a little bit at the Happy Shack. Please join me. We're at 20 minutes. Please like, share, and subscribe. My TikTok page is Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. No, that's my Twitter. My Twitter is Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. My TikTok is Vet Fantasy Football 2. So, come to the Happy Shack, have a cup of coffee and a joint with me. Peace.